Hi, I'm Katharine Hill and I'm the UK Director at Care for the Family. If you're a parent of teenagers, you will already know that this season of family life can be like a roller coaster. It's a time when our young people are flexing their muscles, checking out new horizons, when they're trying to establish their independence and their identity away from us, their parents. It's a time when the peer group takes centre stage. And it's a time of change. Feelings are high, hormones are flying, they're growing physically, they're growing emotionally, and the peer group takes centre stage. Well, add to all of that COVID-19. Homeschooling, exams cancelled, the fact they're no longer able to hang out with their friends, and all of that having to be worked out within the four walls of the family home 24/7. And you have the recipe for a perfect storm. So as parents, how can we help our teens in this season? How can we come alongside them and just keep that door of communication open? Well, here's just a couple of ideas. Firstly, let's stay informed. Our teenagers are probably getting their information about the pandemic either from chatting with friends or online. Some may be well informed, others misinformed. So as parents, it's good just to come alongside and check out what they know. We can point them to reliable sources like NHS website or the World Health Organization website. And if we feel that they are getting anxious or feeling overwhelmed, we could suggest that they limit their consumption of news, maybe just to listen to the news once a day. Secondly, understand their world. Now, the chances are that the things that are bothering them may not be top of the list for us, their parents. Social distancing means that they can't hang out with their friends anymore. And instead of dismissing that as just being an inconsequential thing compared to the big things that are to worry about, chances are that will be near the top of the list for them. So we can come alongside, we can empathise, we can understand, and maybe think of some positive ways that they have to look forward to things after this is over. And then thirdly, we can find time to talk. Now, we have 4 children, they're grown now, but when they were teenagers, they always seemed to want to talk on their terms at the most inconvenient times, very often late at night. And as parents, we need to just be on the front foot and be there for when they want to talk to us. Generally, it will be when the thing that we're talking about isn't the focus, but we might just be doing something else and we have the opportunity to strike up that conversation. 9 times out of 10 we'll get a rebuff, but every now and then there'll be one of those moments that are gone, often before we know they've even been there, when our children open up and we can have a good conversation with them. And then finally, reassess boundaries. The very time that our children are wanting to be independent is a time when, because of the restrictions, they're having to stay at home. And so we can think of new ways that we could give them responsibility. And this could be a time for reassessing some boundaries, maybe in relation to things like screen time and social media. Although if we do that, it's worth thinking through what we will do when all this is over. Our teens need some time on their own, some privacy. And with everyone at home all the time, it can be hard to find that time. So we might need to be creative. But the point is not to encourage isolation. These are tough times, but it's good to remind ourselves that just as this time will pass, so will the teenage years. So be encouraged, take it a day at a time, lay down the guilt, where possible, stay calm, and know that somehow or other, you and your teens will get through.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this or found it helpful, don't forget to click the like button. You can share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about all our latest videos. You have the option to be notified about some or all of them. Finally, if you're in a position right now to support Care for Family, please do follow the link in the video description. We'll send you as a thank you a load of resources to help you and your family. See you next time.